All right. Good morning. I didn't check my mic levels from yesterday, but hopefully they're good. On OBS, it's showing like I'm in the red sometimes. I don't know. I'm gonna roll with it. So held a small short overnight. Had to take profit in place, and really should have had that take profit a little bit further down. I think I just had it, a little bit in the money because I was anticipating a pop off of 4K. Then we broke through 4K, and what's funny is I got long again. I mean, that's not funny, but I should have been more willing to change my mind. I was looking at this 4-hour range on the mini ES or micro ES, bottom of the Bolly bands, and it was right about 39.8, 39.9. Yeah, and then I completely spaced. I totally forgot about the PI numbers that came out this morning. So this morning there was some PI numbers that came out. Personal income, and it's crap. And it's not negative, but yeah, it increased. Which is, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I think the important thing is the ratio, spending to income. So like spending is still increasing despite income not growing as hard, growing as much, that is. So, not a good look. The key takeaway from the report is the recognition that there isn't disinflation in this report. There is inflation in it, which is piquing concerns about inflation remaining sticky at higher levels for longer. That in turn would prompt the Fed to stick to its tightening ways and stick with higher rates for longer than the market previously expected. Yeah, so it's not good news because the spending is still high. PC prices, I don't think I've ever actually, January personal income and spending, it's the same. Is this linking me to the same report? Personal spending. Yeah, so I mean, inflation's just going to stay up and taper off very slowly. Looks like we'll have some reports at 10 o'clock. New home sales. That'll be kind of big. Whew. So, regarding my current trade, I was playing for a retest of one of these daily EMAs. We got the Bollinger EMA, we got the 4-hour EMA is up at 4K now. But what I was thinking is that we would retest, similar to this, retest the 9 EMA on the daily, because we're kind of under it now. This could be one of our bigger swings down though. All right, equity markets just opened. So let's see what happens here. Just make sure I'm sharing the right screen. I am. Okay, let's look at the 5-minute. Ooh, a little double bottom on the micro NASDAQ. That's cool. From 100 to 75. Excuse me. So 50% retrace would be up close to, well, let's see, this is 75 to 100. So basically 75 to 75. And that'd make the halfway point, what, like 40 or something? Something like that. Something like that. 30 plus another 20 would be 25. So yeah, it might come up to 25 area. So let's see if they run it up or not. So far, very quiet. Let's see, I think I'm just used to looking at the NASDAQ. Yeah, the NASDAQ's kind of bouncing around quite crazily. I could try scalping it. Let's see. Yeah, I could scalp it to the short side. It's kind of posting a little top here at 1205s. If it shows strength, that's great. Then this micro can be a longer term hold. This is more of a hedge. So far pretty sideways. Did it break up there? No. It's bouncing off zeros, it would look like. We're in at 96s. Let's see. Very sideways so far. Definitely learned to hold my trades longer. Yesterday my average holding time was like an hour and 15 minutes. Definitely a kind of a silly spot to be in a hedge, but let's see. What I need to do is add a 200 MA to this. Everyone looks at a 200 MA. 200, we'll make the color yellow. Okay. So yeah, 214 would be a retest of the 200 MA. $200 points. Well, it might be a grinding up kind of day. Yeah. Might just close this guy. If we, what would be the metric for closing this? I don't think I will close this, because I mean, this was bad news. So we should have like a blow off up here, if anything. Am I prepared to hold it for 500 points? I mean, that would be $1,000 out of the money. I kind of am, honestly, because my stops have been so tight, and having them wider has helped me. It's helped me trade less. Sorry for yawning all the time. Let's see, we're under the 200 EMA, or 200 MA on NASDAQ, but on E-minis, we're above it. Just barely. That went up to 25s, which is what I was saying would be like a 50% retrace roughly. Is it though? From 75 to 25s is 50 points. Yeah, maybe a little bit higher, up to like 40 or 50. Let's see if there's any headlines. U.S. core consumption price growth unexpectedly accelerates. Yeah. Prices accelerated to 4.7% from an upwardly revised 4.6. Austrian manufacturing downturn deepens in February. Crude oil edges higher. German economy sucks. Is there a gap for today? I guess we kind of opened with this gap, right? Maybe we need to fill this. Let's just take a look at stocks real quick. I want to see if there's a gap to fill. Let's see. Oh, I'm not logged in on this profile. Ah, well. Let's see, we're going to search for the spies. Launch chart. Okay, so we have a bit of a gap. The low's at 396 on the SPY. I mean that is a bit of a gap, you know. Okay. So at least 397s. At least 397s, and if we have some momentum, it'll continue. We are in a downtrend now. February 21st. What the hell happened here? Oh, it's the weekend. Yeah, I mean, similar thing happening here, right? I mean, ran up on Thursday. Could see a big run up today. How are we looking in terms of the trades? Yeah, so we're getting a lot of clawback. I don't know if it's even right to call it clawback. But a little recovery off of that. Off that mess. Double bottom. Not the cleanest, but some decent bullish divergence here. That's nice. It's already approaching the peak of the RSI though. Volume's kind of picking up, which is cool. Peaking RSI. It's coming up pretty fast. Big flush. RSI reset. Yeah, definitely considered adding there, but didn't do it. Oh man, still looks like it's in an uptrend just by looking at the RSI here. Okay. So let's see, volume's kind of picking up here. Just a wee bit. Bottom of the range. Wow, big reversal. Not a good sign. Let's see where this 5-minute bar closes, and this will be our first 15-minute bar. looks like it'll be a pin. Not a pin, a inverse hammer. I forget what an inverse hammer means. Not exactly an inverse hammer, more of like a belt loop. But complete reversal in the 5 minute. Came up too fast. Yeah, definitely should have considered adding there. That would have been pretty nice. Average would have been 20-ish. Okay. Excuse me. Choking on water. No real bullish divergence here on the range bars. Big reversal on the micro NASDAQ. Looks like it should flush. Let's see where this 5 minute bar closes though. That's really what's important. Add a 9 EMA on my 5. Okay. So we're right around it. Showing some bullish divergence, very little though. Doesn't really correlate with the bottom of the 5 minute range. Maybe with the 1 minute. Not even the 1 minute. Still looking for 4K eventually. What the heck? OBS just disconnected for a second. Hopefully they didn't screw up the stream. Probably did. Let's see. We're down at 85s. Typically a good bounce point, but looks like we're gonna flush. Wow. Full-bodied red bar. Looking quite oversold. High volume on that last 5 minute bar though. We'll look to get the low 900s then, if it's going to do this. What does the hour look like? Wow. Still expecting it to come back up. You know, to 12,136 or so. Something like that. What was that, 70s? Putting a stop out here at 75s. So far so good on this NASDAQ flush. Coming down pretty hard. quick little 60 bucks. Probably could have held it longer. Just looks extremely oversold on the hour and on every time frame below that. Crazy oversold. Except for the 5. Kind of looks okay on the 5. Bounced off of 55s. Looks like we might be resetting. Let's see where we close this hour. Okay. A little touch of 80s there. Let's see if we can get a little peekaroo. Really don't want to mess with buying it here. Not unless the 5-minute peaks. Or I don't want to mess around with selling it here, I should say. Although this is a pretty low risk trade right here. 82s. Bigger flush. Oh, interesting. I just got out of it. I'm probably right. Probably just being a little too... And what is my problem, honestly? Because what? Because everything's kind of oversold on higher time frames? Still coming down. It's fighting though. Let's get short 79s if we can get them again. Yeah, or 69s I should say. We'll have a stop over 75s. It's gonna be a really tight trade. I'm anxious about it because it's just not a great entry. I mean, this is more or less a hedge, right? At this point, there's a little, little bit of a difference there in price, but or in how much is being hedged exactly. The hourly is just incredibly, incredibly oversold. Yeah, I'll take that stop. That's fine. I think I'm going to be holding this long for quite a bit. But I am looking basically of a retest of 4K. So I might even add down here to the micro ES. We'll see. I'm going to cut the stream early today though. I think this is really choppy. So far, I think we're up a little. Yeah, we're up 81 so far. Small day. Can't complain though. Oh man, every time I start streaming I just get so sleepy. It's probably a good thing though. Probably a good thing. So far, pretty boring. Pretty boring. Let's see. RSI is down under 10. Pretty impressive for the hourly. It's the lowest it's been in a very long time. And historically, when it's been this freaking low, I mean, this was an uptrend. But even in a downtrend, when it gets this low, it is the absolute low for the next like day. So let's see. I think I'm going to add to my micro ES position. A little bit of bullish divergence there. I'm going to go ahead and add to it. Alright guys, I'll post my results at the end of the day on the Trader Grow journal. So I will log my trades. I did post the trades from yesterday, which were decent. Starting to come back a little bit in the account. Nothing huge yet, but I did make back, I don't know, about half of yesterday or half of the day before with fewer trades, so that's good. I did forget to put the charts in here. And otherwise though, it was a good day. 188 up net, which is pretty good, can't complain. So really just trying to keep it steady, keep my, not sharing the right screen. I was gonna say, here we go. This was yesterday. And yeah, I did okay. Not too bad. I had a lot of heat on one of my trades. I wish I had the chart, and because TradeAway erases it. But, well, they erased the positions on the chart. I guess I could take a snapshot of the of the chart as it is. But anyway, yeah, it was a good day. 7 trades. Look at the average hold time. Average hold time of 1 hour and 30, which is pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Shortest hold time, doesn't even say shortest hold time. But yeah, good stuff yesterday. Just need to keep it going today. I feel good, I feel bored, which is how I'm supposed to feel. Only had 1 loser yesterday. Otherwise, a ton of winners. So let's see. So far today, I only have a tiny scratch loser and kind of taken some heat on a trade, but anticipating a bounce just because it's so incredibly oversold on the hourly. So we'll see where it goes. So I will post that at the end of the day, most likely. But I'm going to get to work with some code, and I will talk to you guys probably on Monday. So have a good weekend. You know, trade well, be responsible. If you're going to take heat, make sure it's calculated heat. Really, I should have stayed in that short into the PI numbers. That would have been obviously great. Hindsight's 2020. This absolute slump on the hourly, on the NASDAQ, and on the E-mini. I mean, the few times it's been this low has been just before a pretty great recovery, with the exception of this right here. This was a huge slump that occurred. I mean, this was the top of the trend, basically. Yeah, I don't remember what happened here. Numbers were low, but then they at least reset before dumping again. We're even lower than that. Significantly lower than that. So, thinking is we should see a bit of a recovery here, at least a retest of 4K, so we'll see. That's what I'm playing for. And yeah, that would hit a lot of nice levels. I think it would gap, or fill the gap from yesterday too, right? On the SPYs. Oh, man, I gotta sign in the trading view on this profile. Anyway, I will catch you guys on Monday, most likely. Oh yeah, a report just came out, the housing stuff. Let's cover that real quick. I'm looking at it on my other screen. Let's see. New homes, and University of Michigan consumer sentiment. Let's see, they're taking a minute to load the numbers in briefing.com because they're nice and slow. I'm sure they're not great. How much lower can the RSI go? That's what I want to know. Look at this though, the RSI reset and price barely moved. You see that? So we had a price breakdown here. Honestly, the low wasn't even the low. So yeah, we might see some further lows, but with higher RSI, just to start build a little bit of bullish divergence. So we'll see. But yeah, plan is to hold for a little retest of 4K. Doesn't look like the numbers did too much. Let's see what they are. They are new home sales. Still hasn't shown. Consumer sentiment is higher than forecast, higher than briefing consensus, and higher than prior by 1 point. Home sales are actually up quite a bit. Wow. Forecast was 610, actual was 670. So home sales are significantly higher than expected, but they're still coming down. Home prices are coming down. I mean, they're still growing, but they're growing slower. Oh, all right. I'll see you guys on Monday. Happy trading. And yeah, stay well.